Hello, I'm Nvsef,
And I'm Replica Cohen.
and we will present you our battery-powered plane.
That doesn't really fly. Our goal is to make an airplane that flies around a heavy object in circles.
We hope that in the future all planes are powered by electricity rather than by fuel, as this is really harmful to the environment.
Electric-powered airplanes are more nature efficient, and we hope that our project raises awareness.
The restrictions to our plane are:
It has to weigh less than 100 grams,
we're not allowed to spend more than 25 euros on equipment other than what Mr. T already has.
and the maximum dimensions are 50 by 50.
For research and science, we mostly did research on how to make a good wing, understanding lift, weight, thrust, and drag.
We also researched on the center of gravity,
The only technology we used in this project was the batteries.
which cost us a lot of trouble.
It even started burning once.
The batteries had to have enough voltage so that the propellers would spin fast enough.
And enough MAH so that the batteries could last long enough.
We also used some electronics to connect the motors and the propellers with the batteries.
However, most of our project was engineering,
Building the plane,
3 times.
and also designing, sketching, and testing.
We didn't use a lot of art in our project, however.
We only used color tissue paper for the wings,
We used math mainly by measuring dimensions in our steam project.
and also to get certain angles correct.
As you can see, our sketches are not very high level.
We wanted to start building straight away instead of doing research and sketching.
That failed.
This is also one of the reasons why we had to rebuild our plane 3 times.
We had to do more research on the wings.
Make them have more lifts.
We also changed our design throughout the project.
We changed the wings, the dimensions, the batteries, and the motors, and also the landing gear.
The building process was pretty painful. We kept super gluing our fingers and hands to the plane. The balsa wood just kept on breaking because it was too fragile.
After we finished the frame of the plane, we worked on wrapping the plane with tissue paper. We used a lot of glue and tape, but eventually it worked out.
Finally, when the wrapping and framing was done, we had to start adding the parts to the plane that actually made it fly, like the batteries, motors, and propellers.
Adding the propellers to the motors was quite hard because we had to make sure it was straight.
The last step was to make the landing system.
When we tested our plane for the very first time, it didn't go that well.
The plane didn't even move.
It was too heavy, too large, the plane had bad wings, there was no lift, and the center of gravity was way off.
And our landing system had too much friction.
We then tried throwing the plane.
That was not a good idea.
The plane dipped forward and most of it broke.
And Remy dropped the plane on the stairs.
Sorry.
That broke the rest of it.
We had 2 redesigns.
For the first redesign, we started all over. We scrapped most of our ideas too. We tried our best to remove as much weight as we could to make it smaller. This time we used something called a dihedral wing, which you can see here. The wing also had a better wing curvature. We also created a better landing system with less friction by adding wheels. We also made a center of gravity and made it a pusher aircraft. But eventually this redesign didn't work out as well.
The second redesign, we made it lighter again. We switched from a pusher to a pull aircraft and only had 1 motor, now with 4 blades. We also made better wheels with less friction. This is what we tried to do. Even though our plane couldn't fly on its own, we still really enjoyed the project.
Yeah, but Mr. T said it was the motor's fault. We didn't have enough equipment.
Yeah, the kite was cool too.
And the plane looked pretty cool.
Yeah.